Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Friday, October 21st. Looks like some pretty cool conditions will continue into at least the early part of the weekend before we warm up to near normal. And our headlines are going to be mainly rain across southeast lower Michigan, southwest Ontario. It'll be on a lighter basis and it should begin to improve here later on this morning. And then for much of the MAC area, it looks like some very nice harvest conditions for today. We'll be cool right into Saturday with highs in the low 50s today, mid 50s tomorrow. And then I think we'll get up close to 60 degrees on Sunday. That'll probably be the warmest day of the week the next 7 days, as we expect a reinforcement shot of cool air as that northeastern trough looks like it's going to extend farther back west than what we thought. And I think next week, instead of seeing lots of 60s and maybe a 70, looks like we're going to hold near normal, basically in the upper 50s for much of next week. So not as warm as what I thought just 24 hours ago. And again, we'll have to watch that northeastern trough. That's going to dictate whether or not we see warmer conditions that will be taking place that's off to our west. If we look at the next, you can see our normal high is 57 for the day. The normal low is 38. And if we look at the conditions around the area yesterday, you can see temperatures mainly in the upper 50s across all the region. You can see quite a bit of rainfall, 9/10 over at Jasper. That led the way, but much of the thumb area seen amounts around a ½ inch or better. So pretty soggy out there, nothing in the way to harvest, but across much of the area from around Sandusky over towards Hillsdale and off to the north and west, plenty of dry weather allowed for a lot of harvesting to take place yesterday. We had a very busy day here in Breckenridge with lots of soybeans. I'm going to guess we took in at least close to 250,000 bushel, probably over 200,000 anyway, in what was a pretty busy day as far as soybeans. Very little corn, everyone back to the fields getting their soybeans and probably looking to get some of the edible beans out. If we look at the highs across the nation and the lows across the nation yesterday, 100 degrees at a couple of locations at Fullerton, California, in McAllen, Texas, at San Pasqual Valley, California, and Walter's favorite place, Santa Ana. And the low across the lower 48 was 9 degrees at Berthold Pass in Colorado. If we take a look closer to home right now, you can see temperatures quite a bit cooler. Temperatures in the low 40s across much of the area, mid 40s across the eastern, southeastern part of the state, and the cool spot, of course, up at Newaygo at 39 degrees. If we look at the wind flow at the 2-meter level, you can see our winds are coming out of the northwest. That's bringing some cooler, drier air into the region. And then you notice the calm spot here across to our west. That's high pressure. And again, clockwise, bringing that colder air in across the area. And then the return flow farther out west, but that's going to be very slow to move here. And I think we'll stay nearer to below normal here, or close to normal here, right on through Saturday with highs in the low 50s today. Game time temperatures for a lot of area football games tonight should be in the mid to upper 40s. They'll drop into the low to mid 40s across much of the area by the time the game ends. So a very chilly night out there, so do dress warmly. If we look at the satellite view, you can see that area of showers that moved across the Great Lakes. Again, it's ever so slowly moving off to the east as individual showers move to the northeast. And again, high pressure system will slowly build into the region, giving us some nice weather. In fact, our next rain, once we get past this system here across the eastern portions of the area, looks to hold off now, I think, until Wednesday, as we see a chance of rain move in by Wednesday, possibly early Tuesday or late Tuesday night. But I think the best bet is it'll be Wednesday and Wednesday night. And right now, that looks like it could be a pretty wet system. We'll have to keep an eye on that. But we could certainly see a pretty good rain out of that, and some of that rain would linger on into next Thursday. If we look at the radar this morning, you can see some of the lighter activity across southeast lower Michigan. But again, we expect that to weaken and move off to the northeast as the day moves on. Possibly, again, some lake effect rain showers, but with a northerly flow, we expect any rain showers to be confined to very close to the lakeshore and more likely across northwestern lower Michigan and up into the UP, where they could even see a few snowflakes mixed in. But overall, it looks like mainly rain showers again. If we look at the weather map this morning, you can see that area of low pressure will move off to the east this morning, taking the rain with it. And again, some lake effect activity across the Great Lakes, but basically controlled by high pressure as it stretches from the southern parts of the plain states up into the northern portions of the Midwest. And if we look at the forecast map by tomorrow, the high pressure still basically somewhat off to our west, so we don't expect much in the way of warm air. But the warm front off to our west will eventually move to the north. High pressure now across due south of us, and that should help return flow up towards the Great Lakes, giving us a warmer Sunday. I think that'll be the best day of the weekend with plenty of sunshine. Could see some rain showers across the far northern portions of the state into the UP, but basically for the MAC area, we look high and dry. It looks like right on through Tuesday. And if we look at the precipitation forecast here over the next 5 days, you can see much of the area with just trace amounts or no precipitation. And the precipitation you're seeing here across southeast lower Michigan will mainly be with this current system we have. The new system by the end of the period starts to move in from the plains, and that could be our wet system as we head towards next Wednesday. So again, it looks like we're going to be dry through next Tuesday. Our next chance of rain looks like it'll move in for next Wednesday. Thanks for stopping by, and have a great day, a great weekend, and go Huskies as they try to become the only team in the history of Michigan high school football to go from no wins one season to go undefeated the next. So the game time 7 o'clock, and they're going to honor the 1946 championship team, which was the last time that the Huskies had won a conference title. And again, that was back in 1946, and there actually will be a member or some members of that team present. So come on out to Breckenridge tonight at 7 o'clock. Thanks for stopping by, and have a great day, and 73s to all.